So Zachary Levi went out and endorsed Trump, and there's been about 50,000 actors who've endorsed Kamala, I don't care. And what's the noticeable difference that you've seen from Hollywood, not from the people? Zachary Levi just destroyed his career. Like, he's fucking done. He is done. And they got people coming out. Will Wheaton. Why do we even talk about Will Wheaton anymore? Have you seen any of his Ready Room interviews for post-Star Trek shows? Some of the worst shit I've ever seen. Will Wheaton is what I like to call a house nerd. Him, Patton Oswalt, Jack Black, the same Kevin fucking Smith, same Hollywood douches that have always been Hollywood douches who played at being nerd. And Will Wheaton made a big fucking thread like, these are our safe spaces and we don't need somebody like Zachary didn't say anything. As a matter of fact, he was in his statement, he was very kind to the other side. And he said, we need to show grace and we need to not do basically what they do. And then Will Wheaton, angry little cuck that he is, goes out and shits all over him. Will Wheaton's always been like this. And thanks to Big Bang Theory, he's still around. Fuck that show. He's a clown. He's absolute clown. But this prompted our good friend Clifton Duncan to make a tweet. Go follow Clifton Duncan. Broadway actor, came out hard against the horrible government response to COVID. And I think we should take it out of the vernacular completely. COVID. It's government response to COVID. That's what fucked everything up.
Yeah, I don't like when people say, during the pandemic, and I'm not saying COVID's not real. I know a lot of people got it.
Yeah,
right?
I got it.
But our response is what destroyed the economy and ruined lives. And not only that, it was the piling on anyone who did not fall in line. Yeah. Right.
Well, let's take a look at, and we'll get to this in just, let's take a look at the Film Actors Guild. The Film Actors Guild is there to protect actors. And the one time this union actually had a reason to exist for the last 50 years, because I hate to break this to you, California has enough laws on the books that cover exactly what the union does. You're just paying dues to people who aren't really getting you better deals. I mean, just ask the WGA and the Film Actors Guild right now. They're all getting fucking fired after a big strike. But you actually had a reason to fucking exist and to fight back against your members who were being ostracized because of their opinion on a vaccine that wasn't a vaccine. It was experimental during the government response. They weren't saying anything horrible. They're just like, I don't know about this, man. And they weren't getting work. And what did the Film Actors Guild do? Absolutely fucking nothing. Nothing. Right. Fucking nothing. They bent over your fucking union. It actually had a fucking reason to exist for the first time in half a century and did nothing. So we have Clifton Duncan says, why was Gina Carano fired? Why do prominent actors tell me they've been chastised for liking J.K. Rowling tweets? Why have so many Broadway veterans abandoned New York for Nashville? Why are Tony Award-winning composer-lyricists afraid to do my podcast? Why does an Oscar-winning star tell me he needs to lay low after challenging the hysteria of the past 4 years? Because white-hot hatred of anything right-coded, I love how he's put that, use their own fucking language against them every fucking time, is part of the religion of show business, and everyone fucking knows it. Countless entertainment professionals live in the closet politically because they know any deviation from the blue church could damage or even kill their careers. Zachary Levi is not being paranoid. His concerns are 100% justified. I'm sick of people gaslighting me and others about this issue. And it's in response to Whoopi Goldberg calls out Levi's claim that Donald Trump endorsement might end his acting career. Oh, really, Whoopi? Whoopi, who said some shit that if Zachary Levi had said it, he would be canceled forever. But she had the right politics about some Israel stuff, we'll just say. We'll say Israel stuff. She said some pretty stupid shit. Some people actually tried to compare that to Gina, who had the grace enough to not want her canceled for what Whoopi said. Nothing Gina Carano said has been wrong, in my opinion. I've never had a problem with the meme she posted. As a matter of fact, it was 100% correct.
That I know. I remember looking, this is the meme. I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that's happening now. because I saw people doing it. What she said, like, that's what people, you make it okay. You're justifying bad behavior on one side.
Yeah. So this is the problem Hollywood's in right now. Let's go back through it. So there's the horrid government response, which led to a shutdown of Hollywood. Then there was the strikes, which led to a shutdown of Hollywood. Now Hollywood is back, although everything is delayed. But they're back in an election year. And what are they doing? Pissing off half the country. So when they're back again next year, they're going to wonder why 40% of their staff is gone. They're going to wonder why productions are moving out of LA. Studios are looking to move out of LA and go to Las Vegas now, even though it's been blue in the past. Like, Nevada's mostly a red state, a little more tax friendly, a lot more tax friendly than California. Unfortunately, it's been invaded by a lot of Californians. Same with Arizona. I apologize. I do. I'm sorry, Arizona and Nevada, that a lot of us Californians are fucking retarded. So they're going to wonder, like, what happened? What happened to our industry, Chris? Well, what? And they'll go to, well, it's streaming bubbles and investors. And that's all true. You know what you never fucking hear? Maybe Pedro Pascal, after the election, shouldn't have called half the country Nazis and Confederates and you know what he got? Every fucking role in Hollywood. Everyone that's coded Latin. And because he's white passing, he's going to get white roles too. And believe me, that's what led into him getting the Reed Richards job. Right. I was told directly it's because he was quote unquote white passing. Whatever the fuck that means. So he can call half the country fucking Nazis and Confederates. And it's not just Republicans. It's everybody who doesn't agree with him. That's what it is now. By the way, retweet Clifton, please. Go out there, give him a response, show him some support. It's a good dude who really did risk it all, doesn't get work anymore, was a working Broadway actor, pretty talented guy. I don't think he has any problem getting ladies. And he's been on FNT, and we'll have him back on. That's where we kind of connected. We just started talking, and he saw like my wife's story too. And like a lot of people connected over that. You know, Carrie Smith is out there. She broke out of the cult too and had the same response. My wife is going through stuff that Carrie's went through, that Clifton's going through. Is friends for decades just drop you on a fucking post, you know? And the sad fact about that is they were never your friends. Yeah. That's the hardest thing to, that sucks, is they were never your friends.
I mean, I keep my personal politics on the down low. I feel like no one gives a shit what the DV Doomsday guy or Film Threat guy cares about. But I have clear views, but I feel like look, you should listen to me when it comes to movies.
Hollywood is it's going to have its own little struggle session. They're going to put Zachary Levi through the struggle session, and yeah, he's did you see what Kevin Sorbo tweeted today?
Oh, I didn't.
Oh my God.
What?
He tweeted, "I wasn't kicked out of Hollywood. I left because it's full of pedos."
Oh, wow.
I was like, yeah, fucking Hercules. So yeah, you got your D Canes out there, and James Woods stays in there. Remember, they had to remove his name from Oppenheimer. He offered to do it, by the way. Classy guy. I don't think he should have, but he offered to do it because he didn't want his name to get in the way of the movie winning any awards and stuff. But he was an executive producer on Oppenheimer. I have a little more respect for Christopher Nolan now, like willing to work with him.
Chris Nolan, very based, I
think you've said it before. When you hear people, when you don't hear about people's politics, at least they're reasonable. Okay. Yeah. And we want to live in a world where I love Robert Meyer Burnett. I think he's such a good guy. I don't care who he does a show with. I don't care what his fucking politics are, because ultimately that's a guy who will sit down and talk with us and be reasonable and compromise. And he came to our meetup, and his mind was fucking blown. And it's like, that's awesome to see, and that's awesome to hear, but you shouldn't be, because when you come to our meetups, it's not like I think people, some people will expect it's a Klan rally. It's quite the opposite. It's quite the opposite. It's just a bunch of regular working people, all makes, shapes, and sizes, gathering and having a good time. And you'll find out that a wide range of professions and good people.
Nerdrotic.com. Please subscribe.